Hey everyone, what's up? It's me, John D. Villarreal here, and we have another awesome, in my opinion, tech review. I've got a new pair of computer speakers here. These are the Bose Companion 2 Series 3. I read a lot of reviews out there, and there's a lot of good stuff out there. I think these are one of the better ones. In this video, we're going to do an unboxing because it's still taped up, and we'll also do a review of it. Okay, here we go. As you can see it as I'm opening it right here, we already have one of the cables out and the instructions. I'm going to very carefully put that here. And you can see how this is, so that's the box, that's the empty box. Let's put this to the side. You can see how these are packaged up, and I like that actually. So it's within the box, but then it also has this encasement here for protection, which is nice. Pretty clever packaging there. So here's one speaker all wrapped up. I'm gonna slide this over here. Put this here. This must be the power AC adapter. And yes, that's exactly what it is. That's pretty much your pieces here. We'll lay these out. Pretty simple, pretty clean. I think it'll be a very, very simple installation. I'll show you my old set and play something when one of my videos, and you can hear how that sounds. Like again, that's going to be determined by what you have on your end, but at least you'll get a sense of it. And then we'll put these together, and I'm going to try it for the first time with you, and you're going to get my reaction and review at that time. So let's do it. Okay, here we go. This is one of my videos. It's just speaking. There's not music or harmony or anything like that, but it gives you a sense of it. Let's play it right now and get a sense of what I was working with. Hey everyone, John Villarreal here, JD, MBA, and Master of Communication. I've got a video here where I'm going to rank the top 12 business schools in the world according to me. You're going to want to watch this video from start to finish because I've got lots of great information. Pretty good, but in my opinion, just being someone that's been on the radio, and I hear where I think it could be better. I'm interested to see what the Bose sounds like, so I'm going to set those up. We're going to put them together here, and we're going to play the exact same clip and see what the difference is, if any. Okay, here we go. They're all set up. It's very easy. You have a cable that goes from one speaker to the other speaker, and then you have a power that goes to this speaker here on the right, and then the cable that goes from this speaker to your soundboard on your computer. So very simple operation. Might show you some footage of that, but it's very basic. It's great. It's cleaned up a lot of the clutter on my desktop, which is awesome. Now we're going to try the exact same clip. I've got the volume here at about 1/3. We'll see what this sounds like right here. Hey everyone, John Villarreal here, JD, MBA, and Master of Communication. I've got a video here where I'm going to rank the top 12 business schools in the world according to me. You're going to want to watch this video from start to finish because I've got lots of great information in here. Also, turn up just a little bit. Each business school in their own video about why I ranked it, where I ranked it, what I think is strengths and weaknesses of each of those business schools. You're going to want to watch each of those videos as well. Let's get into it right now. Here's what I'm hearing. I'm not sure what you're hearing on your end, but here's what I'm hearing. These Bose speakers have integrated bass in them. So a lot of times with my old system, I just kind of turn the subwoofer off. Here, I can hear a lot fuller sound, a bigger range of sound, and I can definitely hear the bass coming out, particularly as I turn it up. It's definitely very nice. It's something that I have to get used to. Like I know that it's better, right? I'm hearing that it's better, but because I'm not so used to having that bass in the mix, I have to get used to it because it's different than my old sound system. But I love the easy, clean setup, and it's very, very cool. I was able to play, before I started doing this part of the video, I was able to play a song on YouTube, and like, oh wow, that's pretty cool, right? So I'm very excited about this. Bose is definitely a very, very high quality brand. Check out the disclaimers in the description below. Also, I have to say that I paid for this with my own money. This video is not sponsored by Bose, and everything I'm saying is all my personal and honest opinion. Hey everybody, so I've had a chance to spend some more time with the speakers, and I've played a wide range of content, regular videos, music videos, all kinds of different music, and you know, The Weeknd, Kiss, Queen, a lot of different stuff. Just to see the range and just to see sort of, you know, songs that I knew or songs that I had, you know, some newer stuff, some, you know, things that I would expect to try to understand where these speakers are. A number of things I want to say that I think are very important for the review. Number one, I've been with my old speakers for so long. This is a big change. Some people might say, well, you know, John, better is better. Yes, but, you know, knowing like radio, I mean, people hear things differently. Like if you see something and it's like way brighter, or this is my opinion, or it's just much higher resolution, like 8K versus 480p or something like that, obviously that's a clear, obvious improvement. But with sound, different people like different things, which to some degree, I think, in my opinion, that's going to lead to my second point. But then the more I sat with it, I'm like, well, this kind of reminds me of how I sound or the levels when I'm doing radio. I'm like, well, yeah, that's really good. The second point I want to make, and I'll come back to that, but the second point I want to make, and these are subtle points, is if you have a discrete or separate subwoofer, like my other system did, you're able to control the level of that subwoofer. I had my subwoofer off, so I wasn't really used to the bass, and a lot of people, in my opinion, I think, like bass, right? And obviously that's part of the range of sounds. And where you can control, you know, so in that kind of setup, you can control the regular volume and the treble and those kind of tones, and you can control the bass, and you can have those modulated in different ways, and in some ways customize it even for a song. But that also takes a little bit more work. It's almost like the difference between a point and shoot camera and a very high-end DSLR or something like that, or something where, you know, a absolute pro grade camera that has all kinds of functionality, but you gotta have to, you know, customize it and work on it and maneuver it. But part of that second point is the strength and the weakness. I mean, you know, is the weakness of it is you can't control that. And so I perceived myself as I'm being hit with more bass than I'm used to, and I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that, right? In some ways it's good, but do I always want it there? I feel like I'm back on the radio. Am I doing a show? Like, what's going on? However, the advantage to that is you don't have to do anything. It's all there. And I noticed that it was a much broader experience, much wider, fuller sounds and tones, from the low to the mid to the high. And I'm like, wow, that's really cool. All I did is just plug this in and I'm done. I just have a main control knob here for the volume. I'm good to go. It's over. So that's really helpful. Is it the most customizable? Is it the highest end? Is it the highest level? No, in my opinion. But for minimal shelf space on your desktop, Bose quality, wow, that's pretty strong, right? That's very strong. And so the third point I would say is, I think it just, you know, this is, again, is a quick review. It's an unboxing. I'm trying to give you as exact and in-depth review and reaction as I can. But I probably am going to have to sit with this a little bit more to be able to know, you know, where I come out on it. I mean, I think the different manufacturers, in my opinion, have a signature sound. Bose has a way that it sounds. Harman Kardon has a way that it sounds. Klipsch has a way that it sounds, you know, within different iterations, in my opinion. But so it's definitely what I expected from a Bose sound, and that's a great sound. That's a very popular sound. So great speakers, but I'm learning more with it, and I don't know what I don't know. And again, it may, if I do another video in a month, I might be like, wow, I'm used to it. I love it. It's amazing. It's the best thing ever. And I might knock my rating up a point, or I might keep it where it is, or I might be like, oh, you know what? I really wish I had this adjustability on the subwoofer. So we'll see. That's my additional reaction. I was thinking those things, and I think that it was important to bring it to you, and I hope that adds a little bit more value. It's like if I were to tell you what I thought of a piece of art. That's great. That's my opinion. Sound is somewhat in that respect, right? I can't sit here and tell you this is gonna be the best thing for everybody, or you're gonna love it, or it's gonna sound good to you. Everything has its strengths and weaknesses, and difference in sound, I think, is a little bit more subjective, maybe not unlike food. You know, some people like certain restaurants, so I'm just trying to give you information and data points that you can use. So hopefully that was helpful as a little extra information there. Thanks again so much, I appreciate it. We'll see you next time, and be sure to watch all of our other great product review videos, and we've got some cool Disney videos that we've been rolling out, so you check those out too. Thanks so much, and see you next time.